Ford has reached back over 100 years into their history to pull up an old logo and reuse it on their most recent platform announcement. If you like car trivia, this is the video for you. So welcome back to All Cars Reacts to the news, y'all. My name is John. And Ford recently had an event where they unveiled their universal vehicle. And this is a big moment for them, and beforehand, they teased it as a Model T moment for them. What was the Model T? Well, we all know it was a car, but it underpinned a lot of different things. A two-door car, four-door, convertible, vans, trucks, widely available, popular, ever cheaper, and revolutionized the manufacturing process with the moving assembly line. So Ford teasing this as a Model T moment was a big moment for them. So what did they do? They came out and they said they've come out with a brand new EV platform. That's what this is all about. It's going to underpin 6 or 7 different vehicles, 2-row, 3-row SUVs, for example, and the first vehicle is going to be a small, affordable truck of around $30,000. And how they're doing this is not only by simplifying the platform, but changing the manufacturing process, just like the original Model T did. In this case of using, instead of a more linear manufacturing process where one piece follows the other, here they're actually going to be building it from the inside out and building the front, the rear, and the structural middle battery compartment separately from each other concurrently, and they all come together at the end of the line and get attached together. It's supposed to drive down the cost rather dramatically. Well, we'll see. To introduce all of this, they came up with a brand new logo for it, the Universal Vehicle. Now, when I saw it, admittedly, it looked a little familiar to me, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I want to give credit here to the Autopian. If you haven't read their blog, I'll put a link to the article below where they were the ones who realized and uncovered this is a 1912 Ford logo updated for the modern day. If you go back and you look at some old Ford brochures that before this time period, they did use logos that had wings coming out of it, but they simplified it down in 1912 for the universal car to reflect that the Model T could be almost anything you conceived. It seems to only have been used for about 4 years or so. I won't claim that's entirely accurate, but sometime around 1916, it started to change to more of the script Ford logo that we're probably all familiar with. But it's cool to me that to come up with a new logo to represent a new platform with a universal top available on it, multiple different body styles, and changing the manufacturing, they reached back deep into their history and not only tied it back with their most famous, arguably, product, but the logo that was associated with it. I give all kudos to Ford in this one for making that connection, whether it was an executive or somebody in the marketing department. Now, I will withhold my final judgments as to the importance of this announcement, whether Ford actually comes out with it on time, if it comes out at the price that's expected, because we all learned our lesson with the Maverick going up nearly 50% in 4 years, and whether they can build it quality without the need for endless recalls. We'll see. But from just a car trivia point of view, I thought this was just super cool and wanted to share it with y'all. Thanks so much for spending a few minutes with me today.